When you know better, you do better. Not always. Let's talk about it.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Big C. Hey, it's Friday. I pray all of you guys are prayed up, stayed up, and doing what you're supposed to do in order to stay clean and sober. I know Fridays are rough. Those are paydays. Those are the days we get loose. But hey, we're on a new path. 2023, we are winning. But hey, let's dump right off into this. There's a saying that when you know better, you do better. But that's not always the case. I look at my life. There's a lot of things I know better, but I don't always do. If you're trying to lose weight, well, you know you should eat better. You know you should not have that piece of cake at the restaurant. You know this, you know better, but we go ahead and have it anyway. We go ahead and we have a bad diet and we're wanting to lose weight. We know what we need to do, but we don't do it. And if you bring that over into addiction, if you've been in this thing a while, pretty much we know what it takes and the things that we need to do. At some point, now maybe early on you don't know because this is all new to you. You're trying to figure it out. But if you've been to rehabs and you've been around the bush a few times in addiction, in and out of jail, you've been in this life for a while, you've been exposed to treatments, you've been exposed to recovery houses, you've been exposed to 12-step programs, you've been exposed to different ministries over the years trying to kick this addiction. There's some things that we know, but we don't always do. And one of the things is, we know in addiction, we know the fact that, hey, we've got to change people, places, and things. We know, hey, we need to be going to meetings. We need to be reaching out to people. We need to be making ourselves accountable to someone. We need to be reading literature, whether it's NA literature, anything that helps us. We need to be reading. We need to be trying to find ways to improve ourselves. We need to be trying to find different interests, different hobbies. We need to be trying to find out what's going on with me. It's the reason why I am addicted. There's things going on inside. These are things that we know at some point that we need to do, but we don't do. And I just want to talk real briefly about how come we can't do the things that we know to do, but we don't do them. Because the saying is, when you know better, you do better. That's not always the case. And I believe the fact of the matter is, yeah, we know better. We know certain things. We know if I'm trying to lose weight, I shouldn't be eating cake every night. We know that. We know if I'm trying to be a good husband, then I can't be out here cheating on my wife. We know that. But the problem is when it comes to doing, because doing has to override our feelings and our emotions. And a lot of times what stops and prevents us from doing what we know to do is feelings and emotions. And we don't want to have negative feelings. We don't want to have negative emotions. But sometimes these are the things that we got to be willing to feel. We got to be willing to go through in order to do better. And a lot of times we stop at just knowing what to do. But when it comes to doing better, we don't, because it involves maybe being uncomfortable. It involves going into areas that we've never been in. It involves being vulnerable sometimes. So what we have to do is we got to get used to being uncomfortable. There's nothing wrong with being uncomfortable with changing, because when things change, things change. Things don't stay the same. And we got to be willing to just be uncomfortable sometimes. And I'm talking to me, myself, because guys, even though I've been set free from crack, I still struggle with things. I'm still struggling with vaping. But I know it's not good. I know what to do, but my feelings and my emotions. And we're going to tackle that. We're going to get that thing, man. And you're going to get it. But let's look at this. We know a lot of things. We know what to do. We know we need to be going to meetings. We know we need to be reaching out. We know we need to be accountable. We know these things, but we don't do them for feelings and emotions. Might not feel like going to a meeting. Might not feel like reading. Don't want to become vulnerable. Don't want to talk to somebody about what's really going on in the hidden, secret, deep depth things in us. Don't want to be vulnerable. But guys, this is what I'm trying to say. When you know better, you're going to do better. We're going to do better. But we got to be willing to be ready to just, hey, however this is going to feel, however this is going to go, we got to be ready, willing to do it. This is what stops us. We know what we need to do. We know it. But we don't do it. It's unfamiliar. It may cause some discomfort. It may bring us out of our comfort zone. Like I said, it may make us vulnerable. Things we don't want to do. Things we don't want to feel. But when you really start getting in recovery, you'll understand, hey, it's not about how I feel. When you're working out and you get up in the morning, I get up every morning and I go to the gym. 9 times out of 10, half the days, I don't feel like it. But it ain't about my feelings. Now, if I could take that same energy right there and put it on vaping, I stop vaping. So guys, you understand what I'm saying? We know better. We just got to do it. It's almost like Nike. And this is going to seem, that's saying just do it. It's so simple, but it's so powerful. Because when we know what to do, why don't we just do it? We don't do it because of feelings and emotions. And guys, we can't be dictated by feelings and emotions. We can't. We cannot. Our feelings come and go. Emotions come and go. That's not what we want to be driven by. Because one day we'll be up, next day we'll be down, next day we'll be in, next day we'll be out, next day we'll be up, down, in, out. Those are emotions. But when you settle on truth, the truth of the matter in every situation is, if I know what to do, I need to do it. And I'm talking to me first, guys, with this vaping. Just do it. And this is where we begin to stop struggling with things. When we look at it for what it's worth and we know what we need to do in order to stop struggling, we just do it. We just do it, man. Yeah, it's that simple. But know this, what's stopping us is feelings and emotions. We'll talk ourselves out of doing what's right. We'll talk ourselves into having that piece of cake. We'll talk ourselves out of going to the gym. We'll talk ourselves out of not vaping. We'll find ways of, well, it's comforting. No, truth of the matter is, you need to stop it, Carlton. So what are you going to do? Just do it. And I'm going to show you guys my journey on this. Hey, on the vaping. Just do it. When you begin to try to talk yourself out of things that you know to do, stop it, reevaluate it, see what it is for what it is, and just do it. And guys, we'll have some victories and we'll have some days where we don't. But if we keep doing it, we get stronger and stronger. And this is how we stop struggling with things. We look at what we need to do and we just do it. And the next thing, we look at what we need to do and we just do it. This applies to not only in addiction, but just life. Even on the job, doing things. We know what we're supposed to do. We just do it. Amen. So, hey, guys, I just wanted to drop this on you. It's Friday. I'm thinking about you guys. Been work all day. I'm getting ready to kick back, fix me something to eat. I'm getting ready to chill. Chill out. But, hey, I'll probably put another video up maybe Saturday or Sunday. But hey, man, you guys be blessed. Be encouraged. Just do it. Yeah, I stole it from Nike. Just do it, man. When you find yourself talking yourself out of what you know you need to do, stop it and tell yourself this. Just do it. It ain't about my feelings, ain't about my emotions. I'm just gonna do it. And we get stronger and we get stronger, guys. I'm in this with you, man. I may not be struggling with the crack and the alcohol no more, but I got struggles, man. But 2023, we winning. If you're on board, hit that check, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help your boy out. We getting ready to go somewhere, y'all. We getting ready to go somewhere. You know why? Because we through playing games and we gonna just do it. Hey, man. So you guys stay motivated. I'll see you on the next one. God bless you all.